Hi girls and boys, it's Mrs. Skiff. This is your writing day 2 assignment. So yesterday we talked about our proper grip with our pencils. And today I would like to review that with you along with your proper posture and how you should be sitting when you're doing your writing. So I'm sitting at a desk in school. Remember yesterday I showed you both a right-handed grip and a left-handed grip. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to pinch your pencil with your thumb and your pointer finger, and then these two fingers curl in, your pencil rests on here. This is your proper pencil grip. I'm going to show you how to do it with the right hand. So if my pencil was down, I'm going to use my thumb and my pointer to pick my pencil up. I'm going to position my pencil so that it's comfortable. You want to kind of have your pointer and your thumb down towards the end. You don't want to write way up here on your pencil. It's going to look really funny, and you're not going to write neat. You're not going to have control of your pencil. So you definitely want to move it closer to where the tip of your pencil is. It's resting on my finger. These two are tucked in. Today, I also want to talk to you about the proper posture when you're sitting at your table at home or at your desk at home. So I'm a little bit big for the desk. It's okay. These are meant for you guys. And basically, do you notice my posture? So I'm sitting in my chair. My feet are flat on the ground. I'm sitting up. My desk is pulled in, and my paper is positioned in the middle of my body. Okay? So I've got my proper pencil grip. I've got my paper. My feet are flat. I'm comfortable in my chair. This is what we call our proper handwriting positioning. You want to make sure that you're comfortable. You shouldn't be sitting on your couch with your legs crisscrossed. That's not good for you. You want to make sure you're sitting upright in a chair or at a desk, and that way you have better control over your pencil. Today, we are going to work on making diagonal lines. Okay, so not all of our letters in our alphabet go straight up and down. Some of our letters go straight up and down. Some of them have curves. Some of them go diagonal. And so we're going to practice this week making all of those different lines and motions, getting ourselves ready to begin being writers, because you guys are big kindergartners now. You're going to learn how to write this year. So again, what's the first thing we do? Who can remember? I have my proper positioning at my seat. I've got my pencil in my hand. Got my paper in front of me. Who remembers from yesterday? What's rule number 1? The first thing we always do when we get our paper. You're right. If you said you have to put your name at the top of your paper, you are correct. So Mrs. Skiff's going to put her name. Do you notice how I'm writing? My other hand is helping to hold my paper on my desk. Taking my time. My eyes are on my paper. Perfect. I stayed within my lines. I don't have any letters in my name that go down into what we call our worm line, but I made sure that my first letter of my name is capitalized and all the rest are lowercase, but we're gonna practice that. So don't worry about that. But we always start our names with a capital letter, and we wanna try to make sure that we use those lines and keep our letters within them. All right, now I'm gonna practice. These are called diagonal lines. Diagonal lines can go this way, or they can also go this way across the paper. Today, we're just gonna practice this. So who remembers that other rule I taught you yesterday? I forgot. When I go to write, should I start way down here and trace my letters up like this? You're right. Nope, we wanna start at the top and we work to the bottom and we work from the left all the way to the right. So I'm gonna start up here with the star, and I'm gonna make my diagonal lines. I'm gonna take my time. I've got my proper positioning. My hand is on my paper. I've got my proper pencil grip, and I'm gonna focus on keeping my lines on the dotted line. Remember, you're gonna take your time. We're gonna practice. Start in that star box, just like Mrs. Skiff did, and you're just gonna come down diagonal, 3, 4. Now notice, just like our paper that we did yesterday, we don't have stars on these lines. Does that mean I start at the bottom? No, you're right. I'm so silly. We want to make sure we always start at the top. So again, I've got my paper position. I've got my hand on my paper. I'm going to practice my next row. Starting at the top at our skyline, coming all the way down to our grass line, we call that. And I'm making a diagonal line across the paper. This hand is also, I don't know if you noticed, helping me to shift my paper. So when I start, I have my hand in the middle of my paper, and when I draw my lines and I finish, oops, well now my hand is in my way. So I just use that hand to help me shift my paper over to help me continue tracing. And then this hand is also helping to hold this side of the paper down to keep it in a position. And I'm gonna go to my last line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. Did I keep them within my lines? Did my lines come down in here? Nope, you're right. I took my time, and that's what we want to focus on. We want to focus on taking our time and make sure that we're doing our diagonal lines and we're staying within our boxes. So now your job is you are going to grab your paper that looks like this. You're going to get your pencil, get your proper grip, your proper stance. You're going to work with your proper seat stance. You're going to work with your remote learner, and you are going to practice tracing your diagonal lines. Good luck. We can't wait to see your work.